And if they get that type of play from him, that drives that second line. Now you've got Bozak's line that's been really consistent throughout the year. You've got the checking line with
Good day, YouTube, and welcome into our Tits Beer Bong 420 cider review. We're going to be looking at a brand new cider house with their very first cider, because their second cider won't be released until February. So from Brickworks Cider House, we're going to be looking at Batch 1904. It's a 5% cider, small batch, slow fermented, 100% Ontario apples, premium dry craft, produced in Toronto. It began with a spark, and the rest is history. On April 19th of 1904, an unexpected fire saw Toronto partially consumed before sunrise. Brick by brick, clay miners harvested, killed, and helped rebuild the city with crimson red clay rooted in the Don Valley. Batch 1904 delivers a dry tart cider with a refreshing full apple finish that takes you back to the turn of the century. We locally sourced and pressed 100% hand-picked Ontario heritage cider apples. Using crafting techniques from the early 1900s, we blended apples from the Georgian Bay and Niagara regions in the heart of the city's industrious beginnings. We promise quality and sustainability with every step we take. We're donating 5% of our profits to Evergreen. They're a non-for-profit that inspires action to green cities. We're working together to make Canadian cities healthier, now and for the future. 1904 saw a fire that destroyed, but more importantly, created. Apples may contain sulfurs. Okay. So that's the can. That's our review. Hello. Yep, I can smell it a little bit. It's like a sweet apple. Okay. Spicy sweet apple. Well, it's very pale and very clear. It looks really watery. It looks like it'd be more 4%, but it's 5%. But look-wise, it looks like it's more watery to have less alcohol. Some carbonation, but that'll be gone soon. Very, very fast. A sweetness and some apple smell. And yeah, that's it. So cheers. Ugh. Some sweetness for 5%. Somehow it sits a little weird and warm or something in the stomach. I found on those sips. I could taste the carbonation a bit. Sugary. Some of it's seeming more like apple juice versus a cider, and I wouldn't prefer that. Not the worst cider I've had. What the fuck was that taste on my tongue? Oh god. Odd strange sourness and an apple taste. They might be using too much apple juice taste more than anything, and fuck apple juice, but there's no pea taste to it like Brador from Molson, or when they take Brador and lower the percentage and call it Mad Jack. At least it's not tasting that shitty. Or as shitty as the apple cider from Molson. They got good stone fruit though. Cider, but the carbonation you can taste some sweetness. Some sips are giving me this gross sweet tartness on the tongue that's not working for me, and it like tickles with the carbonation. and it tastes more on the side of an apple juice than a cider. And the best alcoholic cider I'm gonna say at this moment that I've ever found, but it's been a while since I've had one because I don't always see it around. Black Fly. It was like rum, but it reminds me of like ciders from childhood growing up, where you'd go maybe on a class trip or with your family to like a little orchard farm thing and get it, or at the grocery store have a sample or something. So I got that taste, and those are the best ones. I'm on this video with a potent bong rip. Lots of the hairs. Fire in the hole. Hopefully cameras at a good viewing angle. Cheers. No, it's strange, folks. When I was taking that bong rip, the glass with the cider in it, I could hear noise coming from it. Then I go in and take a sip. Noise stops till I put it back down. See that carbonation? It's noisy. Blech.
And there's the goal scorer.